Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Tip-off goes to Houston. It is still early in the season. Greg, we'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. Now here's Brooks. Here's Baller. And with all the pressure that rests on MP, Greg, he knows he'll be judged on one thing, and one thing only: winning.
And that's the case for all franchise players. Can you deliver a title to your team? And MP is very much aware of this and won't be distracted from his main goal.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Curry with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Wiggins finds Looney. Outside Curry. Lock at 6. And another three for Golden State.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Van Vliet passes the ball. Smith on the wing. Headed by Green. With the shot. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
The pass to Looney. To the middle. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Smith with a wide open look. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Thompson from long range. Rebound by Smith.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Baller. 11-point game his last outing. Good D by Thompson.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it is getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
Şengün with a screen on Curry. For 3, Van Vliet. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green finds Curry. There's the triple. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 9.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Van Vliet on the wing. Here's Baller. He's covered by Thompson. Smith with a screen on Curry. Brooks misses. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They picked up 11 straight. Outside Curry. Looney up top. Şengün covering. Curry with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Şengün. From deep, Brooks. On the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Outside, Green. Pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And here's Wiggins. Pass to Thompson from downtown. Brooks grabs the board.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Timeout called the Rockets. The Warriors making a switch here. Paul's checked in.
And checking out the stats here for Brooks. How he did last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench. He gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Looney with the bucket.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Van Vliet. Nothing on the board. Kicks it to Smith. The pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Warriors leading by 13. Thompson passes to Looney. Stolen by Van Vliet. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Şengün. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Looney finds Paul. Outside, Green. Down low. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 11 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Şengün passes to Smith, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Paul outside. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Smith. Passes to Brooks. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred Van Vliet. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in steals, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is. Supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
And here is Paul after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Green with a screen on Brooks. Thompson passes to Green. Averaging less than 9 points a game for his career, but Draymond Green does everything else on the basketball court, Brent, and I know you admire that.
Yeah, of course, the former Defensive Player of the Year, a tremendous playmaker, but the biggest skill, Kevin, is his mouth. He is a great communicator out there to keep this team connected.
The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in. Pass to Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Count it. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Green. Thompson. Good as Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Baller. Still without a basket. Screen by Smith. Here's Brooks. And it's Houston with another. And here is Paul. There's the pass to Looney. Back to Paul. Golden State moving the ball around. Green taking his time here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the stripe. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Green. And the Warriors lead by 14.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Van Vliet passes the ball. Eason, a screen on Paul. Here's Van Vliet. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor. Just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
So it's the Rockets now after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Brooks.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They
For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Baller in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Šarić. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Gary Payton. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Thompson. Here's Green. 12 points for him. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Looney. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Curry kicks to Paul. Kuminga sends a screen for Paul. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, man, Chris Paul can still sting you from the outside. You can't afford to let him find shots that he likes out there.
Baller passes to Şengün. He kicks it to Green. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now here's Paul. He's guarded closer. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. Şengün with the rebound.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. There's a good screen. Lets the 3 fly. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Great open look there. Curry's got 19 points.
And even after
all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter. It looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score.
Yeah, right.
So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Thompson in for Andrew Wiggins. Paul kicks to Green. Passes it to Thompson. Fires for three. Kept alive. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Looney.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that ball.
Now, here's Şengün. Last time out, he had 14 points. From deep, Green. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Yep, that one goes in there. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Brooks against Thompson. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green driving inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Green's got 16 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Ball outside. Back to Curry. Always finds a way. This time inside.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Şengün. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. Paul against VanVleet. Brooks outside. Eason, a screen on Thompson. He gets that one. 7 points in the game. Here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Paul outside. Curry setting the pick for Paul. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Jock Landale's checked in for Tari Eason. The rejection by Paul.
Great anticipation and hands on that block for Chris Paul. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in.
Inside, Paul. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Paul's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint, here's Smith. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. They kick it out to Green. Curry passes to Paul. Here's Looney, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And simply one of the best to ever do it. Chris Paul always making the right play.
Pass to Bowler. Fires from the line, and the shot is long. Warriors leading by 3. Paul with the ball. 9-point game his last outing. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Rockets. Drives to the hoop. Here's Baller, guarded by Kerr. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Houston making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in. And here are the Warriors now. Paul kicks to Green. Here's Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Van Vliet passes to Ball. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Basket good. Şengün's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now the pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Smith outside. Here's Baller. He's covered by Thompson. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Smith.
Good work inside from Smith Jr., putting that size to work.
Pass to Looney. To the middle. Here's Thompson. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Smith outside. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Now Van Vliet. 7 points in the game. Smith with a screen on Paul. And it's Smith missing. And Green launches it from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Right back after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look at Houston. They're feeling like they need a win at this point. Lots of good teams start out 0-1, 0-2, but right now they're playing with the BGA on their backs.
All right, I don't even want to know what the BGA is, but I'll tell you one thing. I've heard there's already a lot of frustration in that locker room, Shaq.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
The way they've attacked the lane, oh my God, it's almost.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And Van Vliet out there with Baller. And it's Şengün in at center. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Curry with the 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Houston, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors. Second free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Passes it to Looney. Feeds to Thompson. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Clay reading the floor that time nicely and just took advantage of the soft D on the interior.
Back to Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 11 rebounds in the game. Thompson from long range. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Baller. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
On the wing, Brooks. 7 points in the game. And he converts the layup. Brooks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Paul with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Thompson hammers it down.
Great signs as Clay goes vertical that time.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Screen by Şengün. 4 on the clock. A step back shot here. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Brooks.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Smith, no luck.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Paul against Van Vliet. Thompson outside, launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
It's Brooks on the wing, shoots the 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Brooks has got 14 points.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Baller. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Thompson from long range bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Warriors. Now a timeout called by Houston. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets 4th.
And they were so awesome last year on the boards, blocking out, maintaining position, and finishing off possessions with the rebound. They are physical, and that effort afforded them a ton of extra possessions.
Paul against Van Vliet. Off target from outside. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 11. And the pass to Curry. From the arc. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And checking out some numbers here for Chris Paul. He's coming off an excellent season. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Warriors leading by 11. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Smith outside. Şengün with the screen for Smith. Pass to Şengün. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he makes that one.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
On the wing, Brooks. Over Thompson. The Rockets with another miss. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's Paul. They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving it around. There's the screen. Second chance shot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Man, Looney is so long. Gets up there and flushes it.
Van Vliet passes the ball. Now Smith. Şengün with the screen for Smith. Houston needs to get a shot. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Tari Eason's checked in for Alperen Şengün. The Warriors also with a sub. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Green. Ball against Van Vliet. Ball passes to Thompson. Thompson is double. Looney down low, covered by Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Van Vliet against Paul. Down low. Here's Looney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 17 rebounds. And certainly flying under the radar this summer was Chris Paul's move to the Golden State Warriors, GA. That is a very interesting move.
Yeah, Paul was on the outs in Phoenix, and after a brief stop in D.C., ended up with the Warriors. Once was a heated rival of the franchise, but that's how fast things can change.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Now, Kevin Porter Jr. salvaged his NBA career with the Rockets. He said, "This organization saved my life potentially. They picked me up when I was down. They gave me love and confidence in myself and motivation to become a better player and person. They've invested a lot in me, and I try to give them my all to repay them in some way." Kevin, he is trying to pay it forward.
He is. Wow, that's a great story, DA. Thank you.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
And here is Van Vliet. He has 7. Smith with a screen on Paul. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Passes it to Baller. It's Brooks on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Eason, the screen. And Brooks. Here we go. It doesn't go for him.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Looney kicks to Curry. The three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the dish to Brooks. Pass to Bowler. To halt the run. Thompson with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And there's the pass to Bowler. "13 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Paul with the ball for Golden State. Pass to Curry. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Smith inside. Looney on him.
And while perimeter play might be Smith's calling card, he does have the size to do damage inside.
First trip to the line for him here.
And
Some changes. Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Tari Eason. Baller comes in for Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kevin Porter. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Smith outside. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
bringing back the mid-range, Jabari Smith Jr.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moody is out there with Paul. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Payton. And it's Šarić in at the 5 down low. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Smith outside. Screen by Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
To the left side wing. Here's Kuminga. No good that time. Smith with some nice D. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to VanVleet. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Pass to Bowler. From past the arc. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got his 3rd assist on the night. To the inside, Moody. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
VanVleet against Paul. Brooks with a screen on Paul. Brooks outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Kuminga sends a screen for Paul. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night and never missing a contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
Payton, that's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün with the screen for Smith. And Şengün throws it down.
And good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
The pass to Moody. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Brooks. Takes a 3. The shot that time not on target. The Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Got that one up quick. Moody's got 7 points for the quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Payton against Brooks. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Some solid defense from Šarić. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Kuminga sends a screen for Paul. Brent, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
Van Vliet against Paul. Van Vliet outside. It's intercepted. Paul outside. Passes it to Kuminga. Back to Paul. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Chris Paul adept at finding space down low, and that time found a way to get it done.
Houston moving it around. Here's Baller. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Paul. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Chris Paul.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Smith on the wing, defended by Kuminga. And Şengün throws it down.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Pass to Payton. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Dishes to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. shoots over Van Vliet. Out to Saric. The pass to Kuminga. Paul surveying the floor. Joseph with a screen on Van Vliet. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.